Pues estamos de nueva cuenta en el siguiente video, en la segunda parte de pues esta transmisión, pero sería la parte 4. Sería la parte 4, vamos a ponerle parte 4 o cuarta parte. Con este evento de la Genshin Impact, que es HALITO VIENTOFLORIDO parte 2. La profecía entre el mar de gente. Tun, tun, tun. Así es. Pues continuemos con esta. Sí, yo creo que sí. Esperemos si sea media hora, pero vamos a continuar con esta transmisión. Este video sobre esta misión. Y después de ahí dice, la profecía entre el mar y la gente, espera a la hora acordada dentro de 2 días, 8-12 horas. Aunque las pistas de las que disponen son escasas y ambiguas, Sakarosa y tú siguen intentando descifrar la profecía. Uh, uh, uh. Para las otras misiones. Se desbloqueó. Espera la hora acordada dentro de 2 días. Ay, muy bien, esperaré 2 días. ¿Y qué haré en 2 días? 1, 2. Me fui de parranda, fui a Aliyuyu, fui a Inozuma. De hecho, en Inozuma necesito también todavía seguir con la historia de Inozuma y ver qué se puede hacer. Pero pues ahí así, así como que todo bien acelerado. Y creo que llegué tarde, podría decirse. Creo que no. A las 8:12, dice. Ay, 8:05. A ver si ya.
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with Sucrose.
Jules from Liyue. Come take a look.
Nimrod.
Not even one spicy dish.
Ahí está la sacarosa. ¡Sacarosa! ¿Cómo andas, morrilla?
Sucrose, we're here! Oh, Traveler, Paimon. I only just arrived myself, so I'm still getting ready. Ah, and Kale just passed by a moment ago. She said she had some things to sort out at the inn where she's staying, but she'll meet up with us when she's done. Apparently, Tainari and Sino both went out, but she stayed behind because she wanted to help us. Not too bad. After reviewing it again with fresh eyes, I came up with a new theory which seems to hold some water. I'll attempt to explain it as simply as I can. I believe that each of the 4 things in the prophecy refers to a different field of knowledge. So, in a way, the prophecy is a test of the reader's intelligence. But it's unlikely for any one person to have expertise in all these different areas. So I suggest that we seek out one expert from each and get their opinion. Also, in 2 out of the 4 areas, the prophecy seems to want us to find specific people. It may even turn out that the people themselves are the answers. So it sounds like we should put our heads together and list out the people who can help us. Exactly. I think we can go through each riddle in turn and generate 4 groups of names to match the 4 questions. Alright, then let's start from group 1. The first riddle was, a flower that is not of this world. Personally, I would still go with Albedo for this one. Alchemy is the most likely to have to do with otherworldly things, and he is by far the leading expert in this regard.
Hablar con Abedo cuando al principio dijo que no teníamos que hablar con Abedo.
Who knows? Maybe that's the flower we're looking for. Huh? You really think so?
Bástate, sosiégate.
He's a forest watcher and knows all about plants. If it's a flower we're looking for, maybe he's the man for the job. All right, I'll add him to the list as well. On to group 2. This subject is a guide who will never get lost. That's kind of abstract. Does it just mean someone who never loses their way? Wait, but they have to be able to guide others too. So it's not quite as simple as that. Oh, you mean Mona? Yeah, she'd definitely count. Mona. Yes, she certainly seems very confident. And she can use her astrology to guide people. Would Bennett count? Well, his luck's so bad that as long as you go in the opposite direction from him, you'll always be going the right way, right?
It's okay.
I see. I suppose I can't argue with that logic. Add him to the list. Finding everyone won't take long, so one extra person won't hurt. I know. Would Outrider Amber be a valid candidate for this category as well? Yeah, she would! She's got a great sense of direction after all. As a matter of fact, when the Traveler and Paimon first came to Mondstadt, she was actually the one who gave us directions. Yes, she's certainly a good guide. Is there anyone else? Let me think. Yes, I believe there may be one more. Albedo once made a set of equipment for Mika from the reconnaissance company. He's their surveyor, and an exceptional pathfinder. He's even instructed others in the discipline of surveying before. So, in my view, he's highly unlikely to lose his way, and would be very good at helping others find theirs. Cool! Another one for our list! Wait, Kale should have been here by now. Wonder what's taking her so long. Sorry, could we continue our chat somewhere else? Oh,
Uy, está bien pues, adiós.
Sure, let's all go.
Y acabo ya nos íbamos, gracias. Tun, tun, tun. Ahora que dice, habla con Coleis. Arriba a 61 metros. ¿Para dónde? ¿Si es por aquí? Sí, sí es por aquí. Coleis, Coleis.
Hi, Kale. Hope we're not intruding or anything. Is everything okay? Sucrose! I was preparing some stuff. Is it time already? Oh no, I'm sorry. Don't worry. The Traveler and I only just met up. We were just worried that you might get lost along the way, so we thought that we'd come get you. Thank you. I'm ready to join you now. How's that thing going?
Sacaré ya le cuenta a Coleis solo 4 de.
So let's pick up where we left off. Next up is the third line. One who would never lie. Anyone spring to mind? You really think so? Seems like it would be pretty difficult for someone in his position to avoid having to lie. Then what about Kaya? He's the cavalry captain and a rather popular figure abroad. You think there's something fishy about him too, huh? Yeah, he's definitely a sneaky one. Bet he lies all the time. I can't help help but agree with you there.
There's the tone-deaf bard. But on second thought, he wouldn't qualify either. He talks way too much nonsense. Is there anyone else for
Me
business?
parto de pacote.
Acting Grandmaster Jean? She has a good name in that regard. But from what I know, she sometimes covers up the truth out of concern for those around her. For
Obviamente.
example, when Lisa loses track of time in the library and misses her patrol shift, Jean will come up with some excuse, like Lisa's ill today. Also, she sometimes makes up stories to get Klee to behave, like the one about the big monster that comes to catch naughty kids who don't go to bed on time. Do you think that rules her out?
Pues claro que sí, no manches, ¿qué clase de jefa es eso?
Do we really have to reject her because of some harmless fibs? It's not like she had evil intentions.
Esperen. Ay, disculpen. Alergias.
No, we're the ones being strict.
Rosaria doesn't strike me as the type of person to lie. Oh, Kale, you probably haven't met her yet, have you? She's a sister from the church who looks, a little scary and not very sociable. She stopped by the alchemy bench once, a long time ago, and asked me about Albedo. I thought maybe she was trying to find him, for work or something. But when I asked, she just said that she was curious about him because he was so intelligent, and wanted to talk to his assistant to find out what he was like. A lot of people might have given a more tactful justification, but I could see in her face that she wasn't trying to hide anything. She was just very direct and straightforward. That's why I don't think of her as the lying type.
Rosaria doesn't look like the sort of person you'd want to get into a fight with. Maybe she just fights her way out of situations that some people might lie to get out of.
I can definitely see that. I've also heard the other sisters say that Rosaria doesn't even make excuses when she skips choir. She just doesn't show up.
She's a tough cookie, huh? Let's put her name down.
In that case, I think Sino fits in this list too.
¿Al chino? ¿Y por qué?
True. Lying's probably more trouble than it's worth for someone like him. Kinda like with Rosaria. Oh, and Paimon also nominates Razor. Bet he couldn't lie to save his life.
Razor.
I've also got someone else in mind. Noelle, the trainee
Noelie.
knight. She's a very honest person. I don't think she'd tell a lie.
Alrighty,
La
write her
vieja.
name down too.
Wait,
La novia
there's one
de
more
Lynx.
person. You know, our long-standing staffer at the alchemy bench.
Huh? You mean Timaeus?
Tomatoes. Tomates.
Yes, him. Truth be told, he's been love-struck recently. He swore that he wouldn't say a dishonest word or slack off until he succeeds in getting the woman he loves.
Timaeus has a crush?
Yes, that's right.
Well, who is it? Do you know her?
I've never met her. All I know is that she's from Liyue. Timaeus says that she's fun, has a great personality, and is very, very good looking.
Uy, su novia falsa de Canadá.
Since we're on the topic, helping Timaeus win the lady of his dreams was also one of my goals for this Windbloom Festival.
But how can we help with that?
Ya se desviaron.
Make sure he uses nice paper and a fancy envelope when he sends letters to her. Help him pick a nice gift and wrap it properly. That sort of thing.
Yeah. I had the same situation once in the Avidia Forest. I helped another forest ranger out by delivering a love letter to the coworker she likes.
Yep, that sort of thing exactly. Oh, also, I helped him with some of the groundwork for one of his research projects. He must have appreciated it, because he gave me a refrigeration device that he's been developing as a thank you gift.
Is it any
No
good?
lleva nada toda esta plática.
I mean, it looks nice.
Sounds like a no. Alright, guess we'll put Loverboy down on the list then.
Okay, so last of all, we have a legend that never ends. Anyone come to mind for this particular line?
Lisa, perhaps? A librarian understands books best, and aren't most legends written down somewhere?
When I think about legends, fairy tales and picture books come to mind.
Maybe Kale. She read a lot of fairy tales when Tainari was teaching her to read.
Oh,
Do I count?
of course you do. I'll put you on the list.
Tú no encajarías también en este sacarosa.
I prefer to read things like an illustrated analysis of alchemical substances and their uses, the fascinating principles of crafting, and hypotheses of life.
Point taken. Paimon didn't quite understand any of those.
Klee might be a good choice. Her mother, Alice, is a renowned traveling author, so I'll bet she's been exposed to all sorts of myths and legends.
Alright then, Klee makes the short list.
Well,
Con Klee.
that should just about do it. Next up, we should go and ask
No,
the
que no
people
me
on the
hagan
list
hablar
about
con
the prophecy.
todos, es mucho, se me haría mucho.
To ask absolutely everyone on the list?
No, ándale, ya también Coley dice lo
Sounds like a
mismo.
lot of people.
Si quieres a todos los personajes de Monster, digo
I
de
was
la
thinking
de
that perhaps we should split
Genshin.
up. That might make our search more effective.
Okie dokie.
Also, I thought of a method of gathering feedback.
Sacarosa comparte sus ideas con los demás, pero que comparta con nosotros.
You and the Traveler are practically joined at the hip, so you two can go together. I'll pair up with Kale.
Uy.
Sensible sucrose. Sounds like a winning combination.
Hacen bonita pareja, mejor dicho.
Capable Kale. Yeah, I got this. Rest assured that the unbeatable Traveler and Paimon will do our part too. Off we go.
Tun, tun, tun. Creo que por tanto bla 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 dejamos por hoy este videíto, aunque sea un poquito más corto. No sé, dependiendo de ahorita de lo que se tenga que hacer, pero yo creo que sí. Para seguir con el demás video de este especial de Halito Viento Florido. Es que es un nombre muy complicado, no entiendo por qué se lo pusieron de esa manera, pero pues bueno. Y para el festival o el trámite que se va a hacer, pues está como que
I plan on starting
rarillo.
from the person with the most defined stronghold. So let's go to the library. Lisa should be there.
Stronghold. That's an, interesting word to use.
Maybe den? No, that's even worse.
How about layer?
Mm. Encuentra a Lisa. Sí, yo creo que con esto, muchachones. Sí, porque la verdad sí es como que algo entretenido esto. Me gustaría que dejaran sus comentarios qué es lo que les gusta de la Genshin, si farnear, si estas historias, qué más se puede enriquecer o agregar en estas situaciones, porque pues es un festival como que una edición especial, una historia, un extra. Podría decirse que un animatrix, algo que está dentro del universo y que está pasando en ese momento, en la cuestión a lo mejor de la historia principal o en la espera de la historia, de la nueva historia principal, porque creo que sí agregaron una nueva historia principal con este muchachón güerón que se transforma. X. Pues muchísimas gracias, ya se la saben muchachos, suscríbanse, síganme en todas mis redes sociales, ayúdenme a crecer y a incrementar y hacer más en este Ivanosh verso para poder traerles más contenido a cada rato, y obviamente, como siempre se los he dicho, con mucha calidad, que siempre se los doy con mucho amor. Muchísimas gracias, suscriptores, o los que se han suscrito en todas mis redes, ahí los voy a estar poniendo para que aquí todo esto los voy a estar poniendo para que puedan verse quién es quién en la pita. Pues ya se la saben, muchachos, nos vemos para el que sigue. Adiós.